Hello everyone and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. So whenever I sit down and hit record, I don't know really what I'm going to say. What I'm going to say. See, it's totally spontaneous, off the cuff, and whatever. All I do is I have an idea, I jot it down, like I have notes all over the place here, and I just sort of jot this down, right? A couple of, and that's it. And I go, oh, I have an idea. And then I go, I wonder where this is going to go. No outline, nothing, just an idea. So the idea I have now, it's actually kind of windy here, is the written word. The power of the written word and writing. Okay, so let me start here. Okay. We all know that education is the most important thing in the world, right? To get ahead in this life, or really just to survive, you need to be educated, right? Now, there are certain things that you have no control over, like you don't pick your parents, you don't pick your genes, you don't pick your parents, you don't pick your school system, you're born, whatever, okay? There are a lot of things, but your best bet is to study and education and blah, blah. I'll be doing some more video recordings on our educational system, so that's, which is it's a fucking mess. But anyway, let me just continue on. So going to school, getting good grades, studying, working hard, taking your SATs, going to college, getting a good school, there's the thing, and then getting certified, right, and accredited. That's how you jump status, right? If you're lower class, middle class, you move up, that's the way to do it. Education, study, read hard, get good grades, go to college, get a degree, get an advanced degree, be a doctor, whatever it is, whatever it takes. There you are. Now in society, you have this, right? So that's getting accreditation, right? Getting certified, degrees, diplomas, certification, right? So I have a degree. With me personally, I have a bachelor's degree from William Patterson College in journalism. Now, I could have done a lot better. I wish I had gone more and even got my doctorate, whatever, but it's not. I digress. Okay, so having certification, a degree, a diploma is power. So society says, listen, this person has an advanced degree. This person has a master's degree. This person has a PhD. And to prove it, certification. That's power. Job, status, really survival. You have that in your pocket, right? So certification's number one. And you don't even have to prove anything. You don't even have to open your mouth. You can just say, here's my diploma. That will open doors. Okay. Now the next thing is, if you're trying to get a good job or just get along in life, this is survival, right? Communication. Like, who are you? Like, I thought you meet, like, same on an interview. I used to be a headhunter too, by the way. So I know all about interviewing and what to look for, this and that, whatever. So before I was a recruiter, I would get jobs for major companies, biotech and pharmaceutical industries, and they would use me to interview. There was a screening process. So I would interview candidates. And then the good candidates would be submitted to them, and then they would interview them. Of course, I'm just the gatekeeper, sort of. Here's the good candidates, but the very first thing is, where's your credentials, man? Where's your cred? Like, the position, if you don't have an advanced degree, if you don't have a PhD and this and that, I'm not, that's the way it is, and it's the way it should be, right? Right, dude? Like I'm a pilot. You don't have a pilot, like you can't fly a pilot. You don't have a pilot's, what I'm saying. If you don't have a medical degree, right, you're not board certified, you can't practice medicine. Actually, you can if you're not board, but that's another podcast, board certified. But anyway, so that you have accreditation, you have a certification, you have a diploma. You can't get by in life without it. Very few people do, okay? So And there are exceptions to all this too. Like let's just, like I did a video on Donald Trump, right? He's a moron, and he played, you know, the system. He worked the system, and somehow he ended up with he has a degree, I believe, as a BS business degree from Wharton, which is one of the best schools in the world. But I don't know how the fuck first of all, I don't know how he got in or how he graduated. A guy who speaks at 3rd grade level, a dummy like that. But it's a long story. I know he worked the system or whatever. So, okay. So having that diploma, the next thing is, as I said, communication, expressing yourself. You're on an interview. Now, I know I'm pretty good talking, and I'm presentable. The way I speak, I digress a lot and all that, but you could see right away that I pretty much got my shit together. I'm pretty smart, right? But what's more important is your writing. Your writing skills. That is way more important than this. Than just, you know, now interview is something different. Sometimes you can go past someone beyond just if you have a certain charisma and the way you present yourself. No, I do understand that. But in terms of really getting ahead, what people look at is your writing. It's the most important thing in the world, right? So, like, who is like Michael Tabor or anybody, right? It's like, let me see. This is when you write your ideas, you're putting it on paper. It's you at your best. Like, you at your best, thinking high level, even your abstract notions and ideas and concepts about things, and then concrete stuff, and boom, writing. If you write well, the world is your oyster. You could do anything. I mean anything. Right? Anything. If you're patient enough, you work on the craft of writing, you could have whatever you want. Anything in this country. And you have to say that. In this country, the greatest country in the world. Right? And yeah, there are limitations, but even in other countries where there's oppression and all this and that, if you could write well, that's your ticket, baby. Okay. So, on that note, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk.